Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here today. We're taking a quick look at Luna, and before we do, we'll quickly peek at Bitcoin, which is up on the screen right now. As you can see, we've got a pretty significant increase in the past couple of hours. Now, I sent out a signal to my community a couple of hours ago when we had this dip here, which was pretty significant decrease in price, followed by a significant amount of volume. So when we see that, it's usually a sign of reversal there, and the fact that we've tested this area quite a few times in the recent past, and it cannot seem to break 53,500. So now it's right back up to closer to 56, and it appears to be on track. Now, let's not get our hopes up, of course. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It could very well sell off, but this is a good sign in that sense where we might actually see a little bit of recovery here soon. We need to see some consolidation, of course, based on the fact that this is a pretty strong increase here. We'll see here soon, obviously, what happens, but this is nice to give us some breathing room with a lot of our altcoins, right? So it's really cool. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at the coin of choice, which is Luna. And just before we do, if you are new to the channel, not a financial advisor, right? I've been trading for a long time, over 15 years, and my goal is to help you become a better trader, right? So just keep in mind, keep an open mind rather. Learn as much as you can. Hopefully I can teach you a thing or two here today. And if you need kind of a leg up, consider joining my Patreon community. Link in the description below for that. And that is a case in point where I send out signals for every trade that I take so you can kind of learn how to structure your trades and survive in this type of environment, right? Now, bear in mind, there's no spots available right now. December 1st is open enrollment, so just check that out now perhaps and consider that next month. Now, moving on to Luna here, let's go ahead and take a look at some things. I've drawn out a few support and resistance levels from the past. We can kind of stretch those out and see if they're still valid. And then, of course, reestablish new Fibonacci retracement levels. But we can kind of see some of these support levels are holding pretty strong for the most part. So we'll just go ahead and extend those out a little bit, see what that looks like, and go from there. So quickly note here, simple moving average 50 was working as a resistance for the last roughly 10 days, and now it's broken above very strong. So this is awesome, awesome stuff. It's that potential breakout that we see there. We're looking very good. It also broke above 50 on the RSI. And what you can tell here is this level, the current support level of about 43.65, previous resistance, was working as a major resistance level. All right, that's a good sign there. We've also got a MACD convergence on the one-day chart, so that's a good sign also for a long-term swing trade position. Okay, so just kind of reaffirming the fact that we're above 50 on the RSI on the one-day. That's extremely important, as well as the MACD convergence, which is equally as important. So all in all, Luna's looking very good here. Let's go ahead and move on to the 4 hours, see what we can identify. We're above both moving averages, which is great. We also broke through this potential resistance level from previous, right around 46, what is it, 46.90? Yep, 46.90, and now we're trending nicely. I can see that was a previous one-day candlestick close. So all good things here as well, and we're just now touching 70 on the RSI. Keep this in mind, when the price goes up over 70 on the RSI on the 4-hour chart, it's a faster moving average, right? So in turn, you could effectively consider that as a potential decrease in price eventually. In other words, when the price goes too far above 70 on this time frame, you can expect a turnaround. Now, another reason why to maybe potentially expect that is just simply put, I mean, we can see right here, clear as day, we've had a pretty strong continuation here. Now that consolidation period here might be enough to have gotten a reset, but it does look like we're at a point in which we could see I wouldn't say a retracement, but if you see here, we got TD sequential telling us we got to a 6. We had just enough consolidation there for that 12 to 16 hour period, and now we're ramping up back to a 5. So it does appear to be overextended, but it also had a nice, healthy, I guess you could say, continuation trend sideways for that 12 to 16 hour period right here, just above support too. And the only reason why it dipped down here as well is because Bitcoin sold off yesterday. That was that that 2 to 3% sell off in about 30 minutes. It happened fast. A lot of coins took a nosedive from there, but Luna's been just ramping up ever since. So all good stuff here. Ultimately, I don't see a darn thing that's bearish for Luna, minus the fact that it's slightly overextended, but that is very slight, by the way. It's actually got very healthy consolidation patterns here, which is great. Because look, it consolidated right at support here, right at about 43.50, and it consolidated right at the resistance about 46.90 just before it broke to the upside. And look at this, is perfect. You see this happen when the price comes up, comes back down, tests the support level, and then continues upwards. So we're looking basically bullish, extremely bullish for Luna right now. Let's take a look here at good old Ichimoku cloud. So obviously we can tell we're above the cloud. Step number 1. Step number 2, we can identify that the conversion line is above the baseline. That's extremely important. We've also got the lagging span over here, free and clear. all good things. So ultimately, Luna is looking very, very bullish right now. The only reason why I might expect a potential pullback is if Bitcoin were to kind of just say sell off 1,000 or two to kind of come back down and consolidate. If that were the case, we might see Luna impacted, but it has proven to move very independent of Bitcoin in the recent few days here. So all in all, I can say that Ishimoku Cloud's telling us we got a buy signal. Everything's looking good, minus the fact that we're at an 8 on TD sequential. So ultimately, what could happen is, with us being at the 8, we could see a 9 and then a retracement or consolidation. Doesn't look like Luna's wanting to retrace much at all. It did retrace previously, but that makes sense. That was a Bitcoin sell-off yesterday afternoon or evening here in the States. And ultimately, it just recovered quite nicely right there as support. So literally, there's not a darn thing I can see here for Luna as being a negative or something that would potentially cause it to reverse. It's looking very, very good. Let's go ahead and look at the big picture here too and just double check the major resistance levels. We've got a resistance at about 54.29. That's the one-day candlestick close. Okay. So all in all, looking very, very good. Why don't we go ahead and just pull up the Fibonacci here and kind of see what the potential is for the big picture if we're to continue to say upwards and kind of effectively almost double where it's at presently, right? In other words, if we get a push to the upside, we're looking at about $71 as a better case scenario. So if you're going to set your profit targets, obviously just below 70 would be good, maybe even 70 or 69. Because of course, I always recommend you consider adding your stop loss or your profit targets just below major resistance levels. Again, this is just, I just threw this up here really quick here based on the previous most recent high. And it's kind of one of those things here where we want to look at this again once the price has come closer to this resistance. But the key takeaway is that we got a resistance channel between 54 and 55, and that'll be the true testament of how much further Luna will go. If we can break that and then consolidate at support, that new support established at $55, then we'll probably see a break to the upside. And what we'll do is we'll take a look at this again here soon to identify what that looks like. So I'll keep Luna on my radar, just so we can kind of identify that, because I know I got some patrons that are currently active here, but honestly, there's like literally all green signs. There's nothing here telling us we want to pump the brakes, minus the fact that we're a little overextended on the 1 hour chart for the the TD sequential, just telling us that we're we've been bullish for 8 to 10 hours now, and there's a strong likelihood we might see either a pullback or some sideways action. So, I would say just keep dollar cost averaging if you currently have a position open. Wouldn't be terrible. And, if you're kind of more patient, wait for the price to be broken around $54, see where it consolidates at support there. And then that would be a great consideration, because once coins like these break all-time highs, they have a tendency of going very far. Okay. But for right now, I think it's pretty likely we're going to see the price increase to, if nothing else, its all-time high for an extra 10% from where it's at. So that's looking very good here. So thank you so much for my community members for bringing this to my attention. Really appreciate that, Ionis. And what we'll do is we'll again take a closer look at this here soon. I'll try to put this on my radar for more frequent updates in the near future so I can identify what could happen next. I do like what I see here so far. We're looking very, very good. Thanks again for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.